All right. So last book I'm going to do is, I'm surprised you didn't read this. Absolute Catwoman.
It was a big week. I was gonna, but there was like
It was a big week. I didn't get a chance to do anything.
a
But the
lot
thing
of
is, I
books.
didn't get a chance to read Bishop.
Oh, really? You didn't do?
Yeah,
Oh,
because there's
I'm
always
gonna.
you
I'm
got to do your.
telling. I'm gonna tell on you.
But you can't. I found a loophole. I found a loophole. You want because you know that they're watching. They don't watch until you fuck up, and then they watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. So the loophole I found, even though I couldn't do Bishop because I did want to do a black book.
Written by.
Absolute Catwoman is Afro-Latina. This is a
Oh,
black book.
I thought you said
Yeah.
Bishop was written by a white guy or something.
This was written by a white guy, and Bishop was written by a white guy, like
well,
white,
that's good enough.
like he like the Riddler. Or
That's
some shit,
good enough. You can you say you're you're boycotting because you're not getting true representation.
No, I'm not boycotting. I never said that.
But that's what you could say if they come after you.
I could, but if they come
Yeah.
at the yeah, for representation.
When
But
you
like I
wanna,
said,
when they're trying to
I was gonna
outlook
do it,
you.
but yeah, I did look up who was writing Bishop, and I was like,
Bishop, written by Chuck Dixon.
right. Come out wearing a MAGA hat and shit. You know? Is that what the M? The M is not for mutants.
Yeah, Bishop will come walking through the hood. You're like, "What's up, jive turkeys?"
You're right. Oh man, and Marvel be like, "We did our job."
Chuck Dixon, happy, yeah. Happy Juneteenth.
You're right.
I better stop. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, Catwoman, like I said, Afro-Latina. So this counts as a black book. If y'all count Miles Morales, we counting this. It counts the same thing. So,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So that's my loophole. I got around it. So,
yeah, be inclusive, all inclusive.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah. So we're gonna get into it. Absolute Catwoman.
You spit it out of Absolute Batman, so
yeah, it's a Absolute Batman spinoff. So yeah, so it counts. So book starts off in London, UK, like there's another London. Anyway, what you got here is Catwoman sneaking around, stealing shit, trying to steal a shiny thing or a big thing like that, and she gets ambushed, bam, 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 by Absolute Catwoman.
Oh damn!
Because this Catwoman don't steal shit. She's not a kleptomaniac like regular Catwoman. So she's trying to figure out who the fuck is this right here, you know, trying to steal my shit.
Yeah, jack my swag.
Right. And she looked like that. And apparently she like got some glasses. She got all kind of like high-tech shit and all stuff like that. But she can't figure out who this is. And then bam, some other cat women jump in there also. And they all got like guns and shit trying to get her shit. And she's like, all right, let's do this. So the thing is, even though Catwoman, you know, dressing all super sexy and shit like that, everything in her suit has a purpose. Like the ear, one ear is an EMP. The other ear, she doesn't save that for later on. Her suit is tactical, even though she got, I guess the cleavage is that, I don't know why, but yeah. I guess that has a purpose also, you know.
Yeah. One ass cheek, like summon, like can go read to the satellites, and the other ass cheek, you know,
right.
has
everything nanotech. Is purposeful. Right. Everything is purposeful. Yeah. So she like take all these cat women out and shit like that. They go bam, 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 bam.
Her
bam,
bra turns like into a mech.
Right. It's Scott Snyder.
See, there's a reason to be there. There's a reason for her tits to be out.
Exactly. Storyline purposes. So,
yeah, it's for the plot. The plot.
Right. So she kicked the Catwoman ass and thinking everything's okay, but she didn't see the bomb that they stuck on the wall before they got ahead. That's not really running. They were running to get away from the bomb. And she's like, oh shit. So bam, blown up, and then she gets thrown out the window, and that's when we get a flashback to what we had here before. So yeah. So yeah, so she celebrates. Like this is all purposeful for a reason. So yeah, I'm sure they explain later on. It's her birthday. She wakes up and she goes to the cat cave with all kind of goodies and shit. She's like, because she's retiring at 25, and she's like, shame I won't be able to use all this stuff like the Wildcat and the invisible armor and all this other bullshit she used in other issues later on down the road if this book keeps going on. But yeah. And she gets another flashback past that flashback. And apparently she's a runaway orphan. Her foster dad caught her stealing, but she knows he can't do anything to her because he knows he's getting a check from the state just keeping her there. So he's like, fuck it. So basically he's abusive, point like that. And she gets away, just want to be with her cats, and then she just want to get away from it. She wants to collect as much money as she can to get away from Gotham and never come back. Another flashback Oh no, I'm sorry. Flash forward.
This is definitely Scott Snyder.
This is Scott Snyder.
2 days ago, 5 days ago,
5 days ago,
2
3
minutes
days ago.
ago.
But this is 2 days forward.
Yeah.
After 5 days.
Tomorrow.
Right.
You know.
So she goes to her retirement plan and stuff like that, and she bought some kind of mansion in Italy. They were like, we got this panther here, but we can't do anything with the panther because anytime somebody goes there, it bites them and mauls them, shit like that. She was like, well, it wants to be left alone, leave it alone. So yeah, back to where are we now? Flash forward. Okay, before the beginning, but not after the beginning.
5 seconds before the present.
Right. It's that we are now. So basically, she's in her house celebrating her 25th birthday and she wants to drink. She should go out, paint the town red, hook up with some guys, some shit like that. But she's like, nah, I don't want to do that, stuff like that. And that's when she hears something, grabs a knife, and then bam, throws a knife and hits a birthday cake from Holly. Not Harley, Holly. I know people are going to think this is Harley Quinn. No, this is Holly. No. This is Holly Robinson.
Harley Quinn's like bald and like a skinhead.
Yeah, Absolute Harley is already a thing. Yeah. This is Absolute Holly. Holly Robinson is Catwoman's best friend. That's all I'm going to go with that. Okay. Happy Pride Month. But yeah, so we're going to keep going back there. She was like, yeah, I want to get to celebrate your 25th birthday. She's like, how'd you get here? I told you never to speak to me again. Because I basically fell out, but Scott Snyder don't tell us why they fell out. But the point is, they got some real shit going on. They don't like each other. And she realized she got punched in the face. And she's like, just like old times, huh? And basically saying, 10 years ago. Yeah. So basically, that's the first time her and Holly met on the roof when she was with the cats and shit like that. And she was running away from the police. So she got away. Police come looking for her. She was like, you see a girl come in here? Like, I ain't seen her. Unless she's a cat, I ain't seen her, And then she's
how many panels are on that page?
A lot.
Yeah.
It's Scott Snyder.
It's Scott Snyder.
Let me yeah.
Look at that shit.
Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. In all its glory. So yeah. So basically Holly and Selina become best friends and shit like that. And they, whatever. So we don't know why they fell out. They just fell out. She's like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to see you again. I never want to see you again. And then when Holly gets sad and leave, that's when Selina gets all sentimental shit like that. Like, wait a minute, are you really in trouble that bad? You really, really need me? She's like, don't worry about me now, and she just leaves. So yeah. So when she leaves, she decides to eat her birthday cake. But when she gets the birthday cake, she feels something in it. And then she realized what Holly was doing. Holly was sneaking some shit in their tour with this MacGuffin or whatever the fuck it is like that. And that's why the crazy ass Catwoman came in and tried to kill her to get that shit. So yeah. Fast forward to where we are now. And she's falling shit like that, and she tells her AI because she got a parachute in her butt, but she didn't display it to get rid of it fast enough. So she dislocated her shoulder, broke her ankle. Yeah, but she's moving anyway. And the cat women are on their way out, and and her retirement plan is blown up. So I guess she's back in it. And she decided, well, I guess I can use them goodies that I didn't get a chance to use before. And then she uses the Wildcat, her motorbike and shit. So she's tracing after them and shit like that, trying to get them, tagging them, like on Call of Duty and shit. And Holly was kidnapped.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, so she got to go after Holly. Meanwhile, the cat women are blowing up the city trying to stop her from getting into it. And that's when her bike turns into a robot cat and hops over everything. Because this is the Absolute, and they just do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, yeah. Hops over the debris and shit like that and turns back into a bike. Like Mask.
So, Mask.
Yeah.
Like Ravage from Transformers,
Yeah, basically like that. So
Soundwave's tape or whatever.
Yeah, like that. So yeah, chasing them, Holly, like, shit like that. She almost went to get it. And that's when the leader of the Catwomen, they lock bikes and the bikes are still going while they're fighting each other and shit like that. And she's like, okay, let's go, let's dance. And she pulls out like twin blades and shit like that.
Cyber Ninja.
Yeah, Cyber Ninja shit. And Catwoman's trained. Now, Catwoman been trained by Killer Croc. Yep. But not only by Killer Croc, but like all the most dangerous assassins in the world and shit like that. She's just been hopping from place to place like that. She thinking nobody can take her. But meanwhile, she can't lay a hand on this chick. She's like, who the fuck is this chick? So she's blocking everything and like barely making an effort and shit like that. She's like, before she gets knocked off, she grabs and hops back on. Meanwhile, the bikes are moving while all this shit is going on, So bam, here's what tail. Oh, her tail can move by her mind because it's neurokinetic, whatever the fuck,
Scott Snyder shit.
Scott Snyder shit.
Snyder.
Yeah, whatever. You're right. Still can't hit it. She bam, they like trade blows like that. Bam, bam, bam. And she's like, okay, this shit ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna hurt. And then blocks, bam, and then where is it? Bam, knocks off the bike, and they just keep going. And yeah, she's like, okay, this is gonna work. And then she goes for saying, She got the thing. She know they're gonna come back and they gotta get that thing. And she like, give me the coordinates for the Wandering Rose. I don't know what that is. Scott Slater will tell us later on. And because she needs more firepower. Meanwhile, we get to the base where the Catwoman and that leader is, and they get there and she's just like, okay, mission complete. Now you ready for the person she was fighting was Cassandra Cain.
Damn.
Absolute.
So absolute
Cassandra
spoiler.
Cain. That's why she couldn't lay a hand on her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler, right? Or no? Yeah.
Spoiler. No, not spoiler.
What is she? Who's Cassandra?
Batgirl. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But the cool Batgirl, the Batgirl that don't talk and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Cassandra Cain.
Yeah. No, I'm getting my Bat family mixed up.
Yo, girl.
Yeah, I know. And who's spoiler?
The one that sucks.
The one that sucks.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Stephanie Brown. I remember her.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. We don't want an absolute spoiler. She probably already dead in this universe anyway. So yeah.
She's an AI or some shit.
Or some shit like that. But yeah, Cassandra Cain. And that's why Catwoman couldn't lay their hand on her, because Cassandra Cain is just as much as badass in the absolute universe as she is in the regular universe. Hell, she's probably worse in this because it's absolute. Tell me what the fuck she could do in this shit. So yeah. But yeah, that's what it is right there. As far as the story, like cool ending and shit like that. But as far as the story, I don't know enough about Catwoman yet. About Selina Kyle. I don't know what makes her different. Like in the Batman book, I knew what made Absolute Batman different from Batman. Yes, you're telling me that Absolute Catwoman is not a kleptomaniac and she don't steal shit. But I understand what she's not. But what is she? We don't know that yet.
Yeah, why?
I mean, you could have gave us a little bit more. I know you want to spread this shit out as far as you want to, but you could have gave us a little bit more meat on the bone. So for the most part, but it did have some cool action scenes on it. I give you that. I just wish I knew more about this character to latch on to it. That's all, because it just felt like she was just doing shit, then fight scene. That's all. So overall,
flashback, fight scene, flashback, flash forward.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you run me shit. 3.5 out of 5. Thank you for running me that shit. So yeah.